Actually, before we go to another question, Steve, I see your hand raised, so we'll go ahead and call on you, and then we'll call on Ellen. So go ahead, Steve.
Okay, did I just unmute myself?
Yes, you did.
Okay, of course, the same time the dog wants to come in and see what I'm doing. Okay, sorry about that. I last week did my check-in and I was hoping to have my cholesterol stuff back, but I didn't, but now I do, and I'm so excited. I just want to share it, if that's okay.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
So July 30th, which is before I started the program, I went and had it checked just randomly because I turned 50, yay. And it was 396 was my total, which is like there's a zone right where everything's great, and then there's like you died a week ago, you just didn't know it. I was like right there. So 31 for HDL and 356 for LDL. So that's why I joined Energized Health, and I said, okay, I'll be skeptical. Let's see what we can do. I've tried everything else. We'll try it. October 20th, I got my test results back. Total 186, down 53% in less than 50 days.
Yeah.
HDL stayed the same, but check this out. LDL 144, down 60% in 50 days. I mean, if I was an actor, I'd want to be on like, you know, all the cable channels promoting Energized Health can do this. And I guess just from what you were just saying a minute ago, my visceral fat back on August 26th was 13. Now it's 10. That's a drop of 23%. That must be it, because atorvastatin and Lipitor certainly didn't do anything like that in 25 years. So that's pretty shockingly amazing and awesome. And you know, thank you guys for existing, because I might not if it wasn't for that. I mean, I really mean it. No heartburn, no loss of sleep, no cramps, no. I mean, it's just been all the things that I always wondered, like, oh, this is just normal, you know, you're just an old guy, but that's not the case. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's Steve, amazing.
Well, Steve, that's so cool. Now, so you started out as a beautiful, beloved skeptic then.
I don't know about beautiful, but beloved skeptic on the high end. Yeah, you betcha. Everything I do, I'm skeptical of until proven otherwise. You know, trust but verify, the old Reagan saying, and I will verify that I trust you.
Wow. Well, if you would put yourself in a time machine and go back to, you know, so you decided to try it. What was it? What was it that made you say, I'm skeptical, but I'm going to give it a try?
Well, I think I was born skeptical, so that there's nothing I could do about that one. But then the give it a try part, you know, I'm a Wayne Allen Root listener. I figured I'll call the number, I'll take the consultation, somebody will call me back and we'll see how this goes. And you called me back. And so then right away, I'm like, founder and CEO call me back. Either they don't have any business or they just are real sincere about this. And so I tried it, and you said, you know, money back guarantee. And then as soon as I dropped my first pair of pants from 36 to 34 in, I think, the first 30 days, I'm like, well, there goes the money back guarantee. This thing has to keep working. And I just get up every day and I just keep chugging along. You know, my dog looks amazing because she takes the hour shuffle with me too. And we just talk to each other and say, this is working, this is working. So the skepticism is now gone because it's been verified. And then the results came scientifically. So, you know, we'll take it. The first day on the scale just was the baseline, I guess we'll say. And then the 30 days later, from August 26th to October 6th, 19.2 pounds dropped. And we know about it's actually 30 pounds or almost, because of body water increase and muscle gain. And you can see it in the mirror. I mean, it's not like it's a joke. And like I said, I couldn't wear my shorts anymore. I mean, we had some sunny days here in Seattle. It's cold now, so I'm in sweats. I can still wear those because the drawstring, but the shorts, they're gone. They're done. So long story short, it's just proof positive is all I can say. And then of course the testimonials on your website, that was like, oh, okay. And then I know you're not saying like, oh, we cure cancer, and oh, we make the blind see and the lame walk, but there are people that have actually had some miraculous recoveries from 5 seconds of shuffle to 60 minutes of shuffle, and that's no joke. And so you just have to see that to believe it, and it exists. You know, but not everyone else knows. 50,000 people know, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what
And your
a-
guys is, I must say too, while I have you, the motivational daily routines, not routines, videos that you put out have just been excellent. I mean, there are certainly days, especially in the cold and windy and rainy and leaves falling down northwest, where you don't want to go outside and do a 60-minute shuffle. You don't want to do a 6-second shuffle, but I just hit play on your video, and 6 minutes later, I'm like, okay, let's go. Time to go. Just keep going. And so, yeah, from skeptical to I mean, an evangelist. It's all over my LinkedIn page. It's I tell people at work, I just can't deny the truth, is what I guess I'm saying.
Wow.
Wow, that's powerful. That's
Yeah.
really powerful. Well, thank you, Steve, for sharing that. I mean, that's just really phenomenal. It's obviously we have a lot of testimonials when people share them, and it's another thing to have actual doctor reports or blood results, right? So it's just so powerful and in such a short amount of time. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what it's just
That was amazing. Yeah, I went to my optometrist yesterday. It was delayed a month because of rescheduling with COVID and all this kind of stuff, and it's exactly the same as it was when I was 19. So I have this prescription I'm wearing now are old. I don't need them anymore. I have a different one coming. Takes a little while to get, but even that, like, it was just, I thought it was just naturally born that way with, what do you call it? It doesn't matter, but it's just helped with all aches and pains and everything you think the normal age of 50 and gravity get to you, but it's not really true, because I didn't know to add salt to the diet. That helps with everything from dizziness to that protein meal before or snack before bed to get you through the night. And once you figure out your water routine, so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom, and can you make it 60 minutes with a shuffle and not go to the bathroom? Can you sit through a movie? You get your routine down and everything, but you start realizing like this is the way it was supposed to be, not the pyramid you learned in school or the 4 squares and the, oh, I'm peckish, let's have chips. No, just drink your water and put some vitamin C and some manganese in there or something. So yeah, it should be taught in every medical school in America around the world, and we'd probably be a longer living society.
So Steve, did I just hear you say, your vision got better?
I think, yeah. I mean, I can't scientifically prove that because my results with my new prescription is right here, but I don't have my old one. But it's a different prescription. I've had the same one since I was in high school when I first got glasses, for reading only, really. And I'm only using them now because I'm looking at a computer. I don't really need them at all. Not that taking them off means anything except it's a video. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could say it got better. I never needed them for driving anyway. But when he put the thing, you know how you go to the doctor, you sit there in that weird chair and they put the big letters out there and it gets smaller, smaller, smaller.
Yeah.
I was reading the bottom ones with new kind of adjustments that I'd never had before. I was like,
Awesome.
I kind of like I always used to think like, this is a test I'm gonna fail. I never liked going to the eye doctor because I'm always like, well, I can't see very well, so this is just gonna be a failed test. I hate this. Here I was sitting there like, did you change your thing? Did you like make everything bigger on purpose and clearer? I guess I just hydrated my eyeballs. That's all it was. So
that's it. That's awesome. Oh,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people that say that,
Yeah.
and there's a scientific reason to that because of the vein. You want to share a little bit about that, babe?
Yeah, that's actually the smallest vein in your body. And so as that vein dehydrates, it gets smaller, you get less blood flow, and it affects your vision. And as it opens back up, it affects your vision. you
Yeah.
know, so one of them is negative and the second one's very positive. And so obviously you're experiencing the positive side of intercellular hydration. So
Well,
man,
that one I
would
can
first
actually
look at-
scientifically prove because he showed me the 3D X-ray or whatever of my eye, and you could see like this beautiful red spider web vein that just looked pumping perfectly. I don't think I'd seen that before, but he said that's why, and I said, oh, okay, well, good, that's working. And I
super
said,
cool.
yeah, I think I did it because of Energized Health. You should look it up online. So you may have an optometrist on here one day.
There we
Um,
go.
The other thing, last thing, I don't want to dominate the evening, of course, so I'm sorry everybody else, but I used to get sciatic problems, like not problems, it just hurt more often, usually after sleeping, maybe on a mattress, which is pretty firm. So anyway, long story short, I don't have that right now. Is there something down there too that's worked itself out? Is it a hydration of the disc? Is it the nerves? What's down there?
It is. It's all about the hydration of the disc. Absolutely. So yeah, 60% of your weight is carried in one disc and 70% of that disc power is related directly to hydration. And so as the disc become hydrated, it takes out the inflammation and then it doesn't press on the nerve anymore. So that's why the sciatic reverses.
Wow. 160 ounces is enough? Should I be doing more or is that fine?
Oh, you're good.
Okay,
All good.
thank you.
Wow, what an amazing, what do you say, 60 days? Is that what day you're on?
It's like less than 60.
I'm on 50 now, but those results are from 40, 48, not counting the 2-week pre-launch.
Awesome.
And I've been so dedicated, I'm going all in. So
Yeah.
if you ever said like, well, if you kind of half-ass it, you'll be okay. No, if you do it all, you get these type of results. So I still have another halfway through 38 days. So it's gonna
Awesome.
be fascinating. I'm not buying new jeans yet until it's done because I might have to go to
That's
32.
good.
That's a good idea.
Good idea.
Well, thank you for sharing, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Super
Rock star.
inspirational. Woo.